Can an apartment change depending on how you live in it?
This apartment is located on the top floor of a 1970s building, with open views toward the Mediterranean Sea and the city. But despite its location, the interior felt surprisingly disconnected from the outside. The layout was fragmented, the circulation was inefficient, and the apartment's greatest asset, the view, was barely part of everyday life. The apartment had also remained largely unchanged for decades. The clients, a couple with 2 young daughters, wanted a home that felt open and spacious, while still providing privacy for every member of the family. The challenge wasn't simply to renovate the apartment. It was to rethink how it could work.
One of the first things we addressed was the entrance experience. Originally, the moment you entered the apartment, the view disappeared. An enclosed space blocked the connection to the outside. By opening the kitchen toward the living area, the experience changed completely. Now, the apartment reveals itself immediately. From the entrance, your eye is drawn through the space, toward the sea beyond. The view is no longer something you discover later. It becomes part of the home from the very first moment.
The most significant transformation happened in the public space. At the center of the design is a room that can continuously change its role. Originally, this area felt undefined. Not quite a room, but not really part of the living area either. Instead of treating it as leftover space, we made it the key element of the entire project. Sliding walls allow this space to transform throughout the day. When fully open, the living room, kitchen, workspace, and dining area become one continuous environment. Natural light flows through the apartment, and the view remains visible from almost everywhere. Along the window, a long desk overlooks the sea. It provides a dedicated place to work while remaining connected to the life of the home. At the center of the room, a dining table supports everyday family life. When guests arrive, it expands, allowing the space to become part of a larger hosting area. But when the sliding walls close, the apartment works differently. The living room becomes more intimate. The television, integrated into the moving partition, defines a quieter and more focused space. At the same time, the workspace and dining area become a separate room. A space that can support concentration, privacy, or simply a different way of living. Alongside this flexible space, the apartment includes a second workspace. The first room along the corridor was designed as a private home office. Quiet, enclosed, and separated from the activity of the main living areas. It offers a completely different working environment from the desk facing the view. Together, the 2 work areas support different ways of working. One connected to daily life, the other fully private. The kitchen was intentionally designed to remain quiet. Simple white surfaces keep the focus on the view and on the flexible living space around it. Rather than becoming the center of attention, the kitchen acts as a calm backdrop to everyday life.
The parent suite tells a different story. Originally, there wasn't a true master suite at all. The bedroom was simply another room along the corridor, while the bathroom was located outside the room. The bathroom itself was small, inefficient, and made poor use of the available space. Rather than enlarging the bedroom, the redesign focused on reorganizing the entire area. The bathroom was expanded and completely reconfigured. Although it remains relatively compact, it now functions much more efficiently. Part of the adjacent home office was reallocated to create a dedicated walk-in closet. As a result, the bedroom itself remains relatively small. But because storage is moved outside the room, it feels far more spacious and uncluttered than before.
Instead of entering directly into the bedroom, you now pass through a transition zone. Bathroom on one side, walk-in closet on the other. And only then, the bedroom itself. The children's area was designed with the family's future in mind. Today, one room serves as a shared bedroom, while the second functions as a playroom. As the girls grow, the arrangement can simply evolve. The playroom can become a second bedroom, allowing each child to have her own space without future renovation.
What makes this apartment special is not only the view, and it's not only the flexibility of the sliding walls. It's the idea that the home can evolve. Spaces can open up. Spaces can close down. Functions can change over time. Instead of forcing the family into a fixed layout, the apartment adapts to different moments of life, not by adding more space, but by making better use of the space that already exists. That's Spacelift.